Yeah, don't worry. Sometimes we go sideways. It's okay.
Found out that I am a carrier for the BRCA2 gene, which played into a lot of what I had already suspected about my health history, with a ton of family history of breast cancer and other cancers in my family. I had actually been in consideration just for doing, some proactive measures and doing bilateral mastectomy and just taking my breasts off to avoid the whole diagnosis. And this was actually going to be my year that I really looked at doing that. I just finished school last year. Sawyer's getting ready to start school, and so it was just going to be a good year for us to transition and just take care of some of these things. At the end of July in 2018, though, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I went in for a routine mammogram, and after my mammogram was done, I went into work and got a phone call almost the minute I walked through the door, and they told me that I needed to come back.
I went in at the end of February for my annual physical, which included having the breast MRI, mammograms, and I got a call the next day. I just blanked out. I think the whole world just stopped for a minute. My mom can't just have been diagnosed and now I can't have cancer. I've got a 5-year-old at home. I'm 40 years old. I can't. That's not right.
I'm sorry my daughter's going through this. That's not something anybody wants to happen.
I think the hardest thing so far has just been having to tell my daughter that I have breast cancer, and she just, that was not an easy conversation. It wasn't a conversation that was taken very well. And then just seeing, after you have your mastectomy, what's left. I don't know that anybody's prepared for that. I like how my body looks with breasts. I feel like I would have to figure out who I am again without them.
I wanted to look like me. I thought cancer's not going to define me.
This is not a cosmetic procedure, this is a reconstructive procedure. So you're giving them back something that they lost that was taken from them. So I'm going to wrap my alloderm around the expander. And you have a 3/0 proline for the tabs.
We were in Hans's office.
I could hardly breathe.
And Hans was like, you're not feeling right. You need to go down to the ER here. You need to go to the ER. This is not right. The way that you are acting is not okay.
They scanned her and she had what's called a saddle embolism, meaning that the clot was teetering between both sides of the arteries. And so that can be something that immediately kills somebody.
It did save my life. Yeah, absolutely. I thought about canceling that appointment that day because I did not feel good.
Who knows what would have happened? Just the fact that she takes the time, she's not just hands off. She was really looking and watching.
You have to make sure you're taking care of the person and not just the surgery.
To me, there's no deeper meaning of care than that.